You're still in, dumbass.
Keeps going.
Yo, we got a dumbass on set. My co-host, Cam Renfro.
Yo, I'm the dumbass. Welcome
Welcome to Bitchslapped.
Welcome to Bitchslapped. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of...
Yeah, basically that was a whole lot of us.
Fuckery.
Yeah, we're still new to this. Still trying to figure out...
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we've already filmed this once. Huge disaster. I mean, we looked like fucking idiots.
Big mistake.
We looked like two moms literally like interviewing one another. It was so stupid.
We were talking about our feelings and shit.
Yeah, that was weird. Anyways, welcome to Bitchslapped.
This is the podcast.
Yeah, this is our secret project.
Big secret project. Huge deal.
That I have been saying to everyone. Shout out to you if I told you about this
Secret project. In quotes. Air quotes.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited. People know about it now.
I know, it's so crazy. So much fun though. Like, we've literally been working on this for 2 months. 3 months?
2 full fucking months. It's
Sounds
been
easy,
long.
but it sounds like, oh, just 2 months of your life. Like, no, bitch. It was every day.
Wake up, coffee, podcast till nighttime. Then Hunger Games.
Just like sitting on our couch. Definitely went, what's delusional?
Delirious.
Delirious. I couldn't think of the word earlier. Anyways, it's been 2 months of a lot of hard work to get us to this goddamn day.
It's been getting mic'd up.
Getting mic'd up.
Literally mic'd up right now. It's been figuring out what the fuck we want to do.
Yeah. So with that being said, we thought we should just like do a quick
Q&A.
Q&A.
Little FAQ. Frequently asked questions.
FAQ. Yeah, I mean, we just asked like our fans, aka my mom,
Friends. Thanks, Pedro, for not responding to me.
Yeah, so we just asked like our family members to think of some questions. So I think we should just get the questions rolling and
number one.
get to know us.
Number one FAQ.
Yeah, number one FAQ
is, why did you guys want to start a podcast? And why did you choose a podcast?
I don't know. Like, I feel like Cam and I were trying so many different ways the past 2 years to create like any type of branding, any type of job for ourselves. And this was the first time in the past 2 years that we were like, yeah, like that's where we can be ourselves. Like that's where we can just sit and talk and have the conversations that we normally have when like we're just hanging out. I don't know. It just like felt like the most authentic way for you and I to express ourselves and to make a platform to reach like
tons of people.
Yeah.
To like start a career and a brand, especially together. Like that's what we see our future being since literally a few months in of knowing each other. We started talking about it. So I feel like this is a good way and a very authentic way to start off
authentic
a career.
To us. What we're talking about is like we could have never done like YouTube or what else is there, like
TikTok.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like we're just not really cut out for that. We don't really have the like Insta baddie vibes. Like we're just not. Like we're just two normal girls.
And I could never see myself being like, okay, disclaimer, no tea, no shade, people. Just, I could never see myself being, hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel.
Yeah, and it's just so not us. And like to each is their own. Honestly, I watch YouTube every day, so obviously I support it. But for myself, I'm just too awkward and like normal of a person to do that. And that's so against our branding. So this is why we chose to do the podcast, because it could just be more of like a conversational style than.
Yeah, I mean, it's about our words, especially like with Instagram nowadays too. It's not just about like followers and likes and all of the bullshit. It's just about us sitting down, talking about how we get slapped silly.
Yeah, literally bitch slapped. I don't think there isn't like a day. And even when there's days when we're having like a really good moment, we're like, oh my God, just sit in this moment and take it in, because I swear to God tomorrow or the next day, we're going to get bitch slapped and something's going to go wrong. And That was us the other day. We had such a good day and night. And then the next day, this little turnaround happened. And boom, what do you think happened?
Bitchslapped.
Like, reality, sorry, Cam and Belle, you guys can't be happy or excited for more than 2 days.
Yeah. 2 days is usually the time.
No, I mean, it's not. It sounds so depressing, but we really are happy. It's just comical that just our luck.
Things go haywire so quick in this fucking town.
Yeah.
And we live to tell the stories about it.
Yeah. From our point of view of being from Seattle and Oregon, I feel like we have a very different outlook than someone who's grown up here, or from someone who's from here. It's definitely,
or someone who's trying to come here to be someone they're not.
I'm here to be who I am, and same with Cam, and that's why we totally hit it off, is that we want to come here and make a name for ourselves and just have our own path.
And that kind of goes into one of the other questions, is what inspired the name Bitchslapped. And we were just we touched on that a little bit, but to go in depth, we were just hanging around, drinking some drinks.
Probably celebrating some stupid shit.
But we chose it because we were talking about the theme of the podcast, what we want to talk about, what we want to do with it, and just getting completely shut down by LA life.
Take us by the heads and just
boom.
I mean, my sister, shout out to Gabby, she'll always be like, you and Cam are like two chickens with their heads cut off. Because we just are. We're constantly trying to do positive things and have fun and make an impact on everything. And it just, for some reason, just always turns out either really, really good and fun, or
a complete shit show.
Yeah. But the thing about Bitchslapped is we own it, because we always get right back up on our feet.
And always learn from it.
Yeah.
Learn the hard way, but always learn.
And we become better people after, and we learn different lessons, and I'm hey, yeah, well, we'll never do that again. So it's kind of this never-ending cycle of having a failure, but then getting right back up and bitch slapping them back. Yeah. So it's kind of our positive and negatives all in one name. Well, and I said it in a joking way, but then Cam was like, whoa.
I love it, and Belle loves it, and she's so good at coming up with quick little things like that.
I mean, I feel that kind of leads into another question of how do you make everything 50-50? How do you work?
How do our brains come together?
Yeah, because you have two super creative people. We both are very creative in our own ways. But then, how is it beneficial
to each other? Yeah, and how does it kind of come together to make a production?
Yeah.
At this point, it's a fucking production.
I don't know. We're both really open-minded, so we're always helping each other out. Anything for the podcast is 100% made by Cam and I, except for our cover shot. We had our friend Marari take the picture for us.
Shout out Marari, we love you.
But yeah, so in that regard, all of the artwork, that's a huge part of having a podcast and having a brand and creating our brand. And our theme of everything is having all that to support all the stuff that goes with the podcast.
I mean, it's our creative vision. Yes. It is completely 50-50. Couldn't have done it without each other, for sure. Yeah. I mean, Belle comes up with everything, and she makes the hard decisions. She does. She's such a good little thinker. Her brain is always going.
Dude, my brain is going at 1,000,000 miles per hour. It's never stopping.
So she completely has so much control over everything. In such a creative way, where I get kind of lost and you see such big picture. Mm-hmm. So she helps me completely turn that around. Yeah. And
you get lost in the sauce.
Yeah, I do. Bad. So everything is our creative vision, and it goes together hand in hand.
Well, yeah, and I see big picture, so I'm then you're missing out on the little details. She's so detail oriented, where I'm oh, okay, you know what? Thank God she is paying attention to that detail, because you're fuck, that really did make a huge difference in how professional ended up looking. You're I don't need to over explain that, but we're the yin and the yang of everything.
So anything I'm really bad at, Belle can just show up and show out. Okay, so on to our next question. This is asked by none other than ourselves.
Yeah, I was who is she gonna make up? No, I was
just so you know.
Yeah.
The question is, how are you girls planning on including makeup into the podcast? Like, it's kind of an interesting way of going about the makeup industry, for sure.
I think everyone is trying to think outside of the box right now. And so we were like, how can we do something that is to do with makeup, but also to do with us? Because like, I feel like whenever we talk about makeup, we always want our personalities to shine through.
For makeup and how it's going to be like in the podcast, like how it's going to come up. It's what we're wearing.
Yeah.
It's the makeup you see, either if you're watching or listening.
Yeah, if there's any makeup drama.
Yeah. The beauty industry, we're going to talk about all of the stories that we've had.
Oh, yeah, because we have a lot to say.
Working in the industry and our opinions on it, what it's like, all of the behind the scenes stories and everything.
Yeah, like what
that.
our experiences are in working in makeup in LA, like Beverly Hills. That's just like a whole different ball game of makeup is here. And so there's so many different things that we can talk about and have our opinions and like where we want our beauty brand to be one day and what we want it to stand for.
Dreams, goals, achievements we've already come across. And at the end of the day, makeup is the core reason why we're in LA, core reason why we met. It's just going to be an ongoing theme.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different approach though. This will give us some type of platform to get other like makeup artists on here to talk, other creators.
Talk about the whole industry.
Yeah.
Talk about their experiences.
Yeah.
How they relate to us. Like, makeup is going to be there always. All right, last question, you guys. This is, where do you see the podcast going?
We wanted to give us some type of platform for us to reach our further goals and to make a really positive impact in the world that we want to enter, which is like the beauty world, makeup ultimately, and to just create our own authentic brand.
But I see us wanting to do so much, especially for other people, and we just see it going up from here.
Yeah.
I think just up, to answer that question. Yes.
I think we only have high hopes, and we're really excited for like what the podcast is going to be, and like with future episodes. Like this one was just kind of lame. Like you're
this
just
is an intro episode.
Yeah. But like the next episodes we're so excited for because we'll have so much to talk about and so many stories and like honest feelings of how it is to be two 20-year-old girls growing up in LA.
Especially with this podcast, we do not plan on sticking to any format. Every episode is gonna be kind of different.
Yeah.
Whether it's...
And there's not a lot of filter going on either.
No, there's no fucking filter.
No, it's just honest, and it's our honest, brutal stories that like we've had to go through just by living here for 2 years.
Yeah. 2 years is not a long time, but it feels like 5.
We've got a lot of like tea to spill.
All of the things are going to happen, and it's going to be really fun, and I hope anyone who's listening now or watching enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I hope...
And will give us a chance.
Yeah. Come back later.
Yeah.
I'll see you soon.
Yeah. We're just pretty fucking excited for this, and everything's paid off. And yeah, we just have high hopes. So
that's it. Okay. Bye.
Yeah. Bye, fuckers.